please welcome on stage Mr. Dave Flynn.
Mr. Mass Comedian.
How you doing, Gloucester? Before I begin, let me address something very important. No, I'm not Ned Flanders' evil cousin, alright? Neither am I Lionel Bitchy. And I'm definitely not Bert Rimsholes. I do like the moustache, but I do get a fair few comments. The other day someone told me I look like one of Chuckle Brothers' bastard children. I hope at least the dead one, because then I'm due some inheritance. Someone shouted at me from a van the other day, "Hey, Magnum P. Doe." Someone told me I look like Ron Swanson if he went vegan. No Parks and Recs fanning, worth the hour drive, brilliant. I've had Luigi during the middle of a breakdown. Mechanical or mental, I've had both. But my personal favourite is, someone told me I look like Freddie Mercury. In the dying stages of AIDS. So that's what I'm dealing with, Gloucester. How the fuck are you? Alright, what's going on over here? I'm not referencing this couple here, I'm referencing the wall art behind you. Is that Gene Simmons or just a really artistic way to show who's barred from here? And these are all the fucking cats you've barred as well. I suppose I should tell you a little bit about myself. So my name's Dave. I was born in Bristol, but I grew up down in Somerset. And wherever I go in the country, I like to clarify that, because wherever I go in the country, everyone knows you can't catch incest, eh? However hard you try. I saw a photo of my dad the other day, right? And I've realised something. As he's got older, he's got fatter, but only in the face. So what's happened is, his cheeks have pushed up around his eyes. So literally, as he's got older, his view of the world is narrowed. Because of his chubby cheeks and blatant bigotry. I know I can't really talk. I turned up tonight dressed like a goth who's undergoing hormone treatment to become a nationalist. Of course, I'm not racist, sir, but apparently I really suit the look, so here we are. Alright, what did I want to talk to you guys about? Oh, before lockdown, I started Thai boxing, which I know on the surface sounds a kind of cool hobby, but essentially all I do is go along each week and avoid getting beaten up by teenagers. I'm nearly 30, my life goals haven't changed in over 10 years. But no, interesting enough, they do it by weight class. So that's meant for the past couple of weeks, I've been sparring the instructor's dog. Don't give me that look, madam, it's a tough spaniel, alright? But no, true story, ladies and gents. Just before lockdown, I was sparring with this 12-year-old fat kid, right? He left hooked me, and he genuinely gave me concussion. Little shit nearly knocked me out. But don't worry, I've been training hard throughout lockdown, and I've worked out how I'm going to get him back, right? What I'm going to do, I'm going to block, then I'm going to jab, and then I'm going to fuck his mum. Because in life, if you can't be the biggest or strongest, be the most ruthless. So, yeah, that's what I learned. I'm unemployed at the moment, right? So it means you don't sound fucking surprised though, do you? I was gonna fucking hand my CV out at the end, but fuck it. No, I'm unemployed at the moment, so it means I spend most of my days chatting to recruiters. I was chatting to this recruiter the other day and she said, we've had a look through your CV, Mr. Flynn. Everything looks great. We just see you've got a career gap at 16, 17. Do you mind telling us what you were doing at that time? And I'm thinking to myself, does anyone give a fuck what we were doing at 16, 17, right? Like, if you've got up, got dressed, and made your way safely to the interview, does anyone care what you're doing at 16, 17? Answer's MCAT speed and ecstasy, by the way. But apparently that's not relevant experience in the pharmaceutical industry. So the search continues. I've always struggled to hold down a job though. I'm quite an irritable person. I get annoyed by a lot of shit. This week, it's Jehovah's Witnesses. Don't worry, Gloucester. This isn't a hate crime. I know I've come dressed for it. No, I don't even dislike Jehovah's Witnesses because they come around my area. I live in quite a rough area, quite a poor area, and cults normally like money, don't they? My area is so rough, in fact, I saw an ice cream van the other day with shutters on it. And a little sticker on the back that said no ice lollies are left in here overnight. You know Waitrose, right? You know the Waitrose, the posh shop? They won't deliver to my area. But what's more insulting is they won't let their fucking vans drive through. Anyway, no, my issue with Jehovah's Witnesses is on a theological level, right? Jehovah's Witnesses believe that only 144,000 people who've ever been Jehovah's Witnesses, ever, in the history of time, will end up in the kingdom of heaven. There are currently 8 million Jehovah's Witnesses in the world, people. If you sign up to a religion where you've got as much chance of getting a ticket into the afterlife as a ticket to Gloucester this year, you're a special kind of fucking dumb. You just are. I have been trying to be a bit more positive though. My mate said to me the other day, he's like, Dave, do you realise newspapers are dying out? No one's buying newspapers anymore? And I said, well, hang on a second, mate. You're 35. You're a bit old to be a paper boy, so, you know, maybe get a proper fucking job. But I was thinking to myself, newspapers dying out, that's a positive thing. At least in the future, it'll be much easier to find dead hoarders. What? You smell something coming from the flat, the police kick the door in, they're like, yeah, he's dead there next to an iPad and the 1 terabyte fucking storage. How much longer I got, by the way? Anyone time in this? Yeah, we'll just go on all night. No, I'll tell you what, I'll tell you a story and then I'll fuck off. So, a few years ago, I got in a bit of trouble with the police, right? I got in a fight with this guy, and I had to go to court, and I got given community service, and it was a big, long, drawn-out ordeal. And I know some of you are looking at me and you're like, why are you telling us this story, Dave? Well, after the judge sentenced me, and after he gave me community service, he deemed me a medium threat to society. That's right, ladies and gents, this is a medium threat to society. Suddenly the world doesn't look so scary anymore. This woman here is thinking, fuck it, I may walk home alone tonight. I reckon my dog could take him. I've been Dave Flynn, you guys have been great. Take care.